To understand the mechanics of how we release suppressed emotions requires an understanding of the emotional body. And what I have learned is that our emotional body exists around us as a layer of our aura, but it also exists within ourselves, as though our aura is simultaneously outside us and inside us at the same time. I'm sure you've experienced this. For example, you've probably experienced the feelings of anger coming from someone else toward you. That anger passes through your emotional body as it exists outside yourself in your auric field. And maybe you've also experienced some anger yourself. That's a feeling that's coming from inside of you and being expressed outward. So I hope that you've also had the opportunity to feel love coming to you from someone else, love that's felt in your emotional body and that surrounds you, and that you have also felt love for someone else, love that you can feel bubbling up inside you for that person. Now, the misunderstanding about how to release suppressed emotions comes to play with a popular idea that when you release something like emotions, it's an outward movement. Like if I want to let go a pen, I put it down. But if you've tried to let go stuck emotions in this way, you may have noticed that it doesn't work very well. And that's because emotions, in order to be released, have to do so via the emotional body that's deep inside you. This makes perfect sense, really, if you think of emotional energies having a circular flow, in which they do. So emotions that we receive, move from the emotional body that surrounds us to the emotional body that's inside us, where we feel them. Emotions that we express move from the emotional body inside us to the emotional body outside us. Well, this is healthy, but when we don't express or acknowledge our feelings, they get suppressed and they get stuck in our body because they haven't completed the cycle. They haven't moved from the emotional body within us, where these feelings come from, into the emotional body that surrounds us. Now, unfortunately, in most cases, the reality is that our suppressed emotions are from experiences in the past, and circumstances have changed the people involved. Maybe they've moved on. Maybe they've healed. Maybe they've passed away, and it would be inappropriate, if not possible, to share these suppressed feelings now. And if you did, it might churn up more feelings and more discomfort that just aren't worth the trouble. But your health and your heart and your peace of mind requires you let go of these suppressed feelings. So what do? You let them sink back to where they came from, to the emotional body that's within you. It might be a little bit counterintuitive, but in order to release suppressed, unexpressed feelings, we have to let them sink more deeply back into our being, back into our emotional self where they came from. That's where they'll be properly stored or even neutralized if necessary. Now, I know this requires a degree of surrender, of taking responsibility and of acceptance. That's not always easy to do by yourself. So if you'd like some help from the gemstone kingdom, working with therapeutic quality rose quartz is the answer. Essentially, rose quartz helps to release stuck, suppressed, and buried and unacknowledged emotions. These emotions do tend to be stored in the muscles more than any other tissue of the body. And this is the reason why muscles will get tight when we hold stuff in. And the heart, which is a muscle, can get sick when we're overwhelmed with stress. Rose quartz has a sinking action, which means it is its nature to move energy from the surface of our body toward the core of it. So when you wear a rose quartz necklace, and I always suggest stringing it with its symbiotic gem, red spinel, which I feel is the most effective and therapeutic way to receive the rose quartz benefits. So once its energies radiate into your aura, it then supports an inward movement. The gemstone energies reach inside your body, in particular toward the muscles, to find the emotional energies that are stuck there and then move them in, sinking into the inner emotional body. So the deeper the rose quartz energy, along with the emotional energies that picks up, the deeper it can go, the better these energies can find their home in the inner emotional body. So this is why you can regulate how much emotional energies you're able to release by choosing the millimeter size of the rose quartz necklace that you want to work with. So a necklace with 8 millimeter rose quartz will have a stronger action than a necklace with 6 millimeter rose quartz, and a 10 millimeter necklace will have a stronger action than an 8 millimeter necklace. The red spinel helps to moderate the releases. Very important. Rose quartz energy also has 5 effective qualities that support this work of releasing suppressed emotions. So first, it helps soften the muscles so they can let go of the emotional energy more easily. It sorts, helping to separate emotional energy out of the physical. It also purifies, meaning that it helps to release other energies that may be stuck in the body. Also, it has a releasing effect, which works along with a moisturizing effect to increase the flow so you can let go more easily. Finally, it has a lubricating effect, which also goes hand in hand with the gem's moistening quality to pave the way for suppressed emotional energies to move out of the tissues. So, if you have suppressed emotions that are holding you back, that you know you need to release, stop trying to let them out or let them go. Instead, try letting them sink more deeply into yourself, into the inner emotional body where they originated. Doing so allows you also the opportunity to look at them, take responsibility for them, accept them, forgive yourself if necessary, and then move on. If you'd like more information about rose quartz, including my rose quartz comprehensive benefit summary sheet, look in the information box below this video. I'm going to provide a link where you can opt in and get that sheet for yourself. Okay, I'm Isabel Morton. Bye-bye for now, and I'll see you next time.